Hello and welcome to Reddit on Reddit, the internet's auditory version of Reddit. I'm Nelson Allingham, joined by Michael Campbell.
Nelson, I will warn you and listeners of this right now.
No?
My girlfriend's away,
Yep.
but present in the house is her cat, who
Yep.
does have domain of the house.
Yep.
And normally she takes care of it, so he may wander in at any moment.
Yeah.
So we're on high cat alert.
Yeah. We've got some catnip just in our pockets, just in case, to throw at the cat when it comes in.
Especially because the room that we record this in, like the door, the little latch doesn't always close all the way, and you can push doors open.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we haven't mentioned this, but Meg's the cat is super buff.
yeah.
He's
More of a lion.
yeah. Yeah, really scratchy.
Yeah.
with his mega muscles.
I got a little mark on my hand.
I know. You stop treating Megs like a dog. Cambo. You can't pat it the same way. You need to non-verbally ask for permission to pat the cat.
No, see, this is what happens now. Because since Stacey's away, he doesn't know how to feel about me.
Yeah.
So, like today, for instance, it's a real love-hate thing that he's got going.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one there, and he's like, well, obviously I want some pats.
Yeah.
So I was sitting on the couch, and he comes up and he sits on my lap.
Yeah.
He's kind of looking at me, so I started patting him.
Yeah.
And he lays down, and he's getting quite comfy. He's like, this is good stuff. He's rolling on his purr, and he's loving it.
Yeah.
It's about 10 minutes. Quick nip on the hand, and off he goes. Almost as if to be like...
You've done something wrong there.
No,
You've done something wrong.
It was almost as if to be like... Just a reminder,
yeah,
we're not friends.
I don't like you. I don't like you, but sometimes I need a pat.
yeah, pretty much. Like, cool, that's done. Just, it's like, like you're in a deep emotional state, and the only person there to talk to is like your worst enemy.
Yeah.
So you talk through your stuff, and then you kick him in the shins and walk away. Like, thanks, I did need that, but obviously still hate you.
Yeah. Still, you're the worst. Okay, well... I still think you're doing something wrong.
Look, I could be.
I don't know what
but
it is.
I have no indication of like what
I think we should set up CCTV.
Yeah.
Camera footage. Okay. We'll work it out.
Poking it in the head.
yeah. Boot it as it walks past. Manages to get one little slash in. Like, well, I got it. You chase around the house for 45 minutes. Anyway, Cam, there's something far more exciting than a cat.
Yeah.
We've done episodes for 3 years.
Oh, really? Is this
156.
Wow.
We do one a week.
Yep.
52 weeks in a year.
Yep.
Let's do the maths.
Yep.
156.
Yep. So wait, so this is technically the last of year 2 then, right? Or are we at 157?
This is the end of year 3.
Oh, end of year 3, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got my maths.
That's how maths works. Do you know I was saying to somebody the other day that I might have even been Stacey. I was saying one thing I'm so paranoid on the show is when we do maths.
Yeah.
I say I don't think I'm that bad at maths. No. I think I'm okay. But when we're recording ourselves, I just like lock up when maths comes because I'm like, oh my God, if I don't get this wrong, everybody's going to think I'm an idiot.
It was you and I that were talking about this, I think. Because I said that, I'm not necessarily bad at maths if I'm doing it in my head. I'm like, okay. Yeah. But then I'm scared of being embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I know that not doing maths will be embarrassing.
Yeah.
So then someone will be like, what's 4 plus 6? And I'll be like, oh, it'd be really embarrassing if I didn't know this. Oh my God, what if I don't know it?
Yeah.
And then it just goes out of my brain.
Yeah.
It's 10, by the way.
That's right. Good work.
Yeah.
You covered with the anecdote. I got to press said 6 plus 4 now. Oh my God. Good cover. But anyway, doing it for 3 years.
Yep.
So that's something.
Yeah. Well, think of what we could have been doing for 3 years. No, nothing else really.
Nothing really.
I guess we did the best thing we could have done.
More episodes of The Office, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably
but they stopped making them, so then we had to do something else.
Yeah, that's right. Like, that's over. I might start a podcast.
Speaking of which, a podcast coming on about The Office, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking about podnapping it. Today I saw it, but they've only got the trailer on there. It's like
right.
on the iTunes new and noteworthy already, and it's just got the trailer. It's got like 350 reviews already.
Wow.
Haven't even released an episode. Bloody hell.
Look forward to that coming in Podnapping.
Yes, that's right. Well, I thought that it wouldn't really make sense in podnapping unless you watch The Office a lot.
Yeah.
So, could be crap. Anywho, let's get into Reddit on Reddit.
Okay.
This first one, Cambo, was on the subreddit Reddit podcast. And I felt I needed to bring this up now.
Now,
You'll see why.
okay, just a quick clarification. Is this our subreddit? Because
Yeah,
we did
yes.
discover on YouTube today
Yeah.
2 other YouTube channels called Reddit on Reddit.
Reddit. Oh, was there 2? I thought there was only 1.
No, it's 2 now.
Oh my lord.
One has 2 videos, the other one has 1 video.
Yeah.
But we do see them as a threat.
That's right. We'll send Megs after them.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was by that Brennan guy. Hello. I would love it if you put on timestamps. I want to hear my posts. I don't usually get through the podcast because I listen to these when trying to go to bed. In brackets, I'm weird. 4 stars until the timestamps. Even though I love this podcast, this is my favorite podcast, by the way. So
Was that you saying that last bit or was that him?
that was him. That was all him. Didn't.
Well, up comes the old beast of timestamps, Nelson. Not our first accusation of lack of timestamps would give us extra stars. That's a very specific threat that we've got more than one.
That's true.
This
is what I would like to say.
I want to say to Brennan.
Yeah.
Was it Brennan?
Brennan.
Yeah,
That
Brennan.
Brennan guy.
Yep. There's nothing weird about listening to a podcast when you go to sleep. I did the very same thing last night.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I have a friend of ours that says he listens to us when we go to sleep.
Yeah. Is it Brennan?
Yes, Brennan. Yeah. Oh, no, we're talking about Brennan. Oh, so confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just call him TS. That's slang for timestamp.
Oh, all right. Okay, so look.
Yeah.
Brennan, I just want to put this out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we, for Brennan, just timestamp this bit in the notes when we started talking about him?
I mean, you can.
Okay.
This is what I'd like to say to Brendan.
Sure.
Dear Brendan, I want the 5 stars.
Right.
I want the 5-star rating.
Yeah.
Cambo.
What is that rating?
Not having that once. I don't know. I think it's like 4. Something.
If it's not about 4,
4 point something.
if it's not about 4, that does.
We've got a 1
That does
star.
make sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 1 star is the no timestamp guy.
Well, no, was it him that said what?
Oh yeah, I
Look.
thought he gave 1 or 2 stars.
Okay. I want the 5 stars.
I mean, we're on bloody 5 stars. We don't need this.
What? We've got 1 star. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe somebody changed their 1 star to a 5 star.
Oh.
And then Brennan's lying about his 4 star.
Yeah.
I think iTunes is wrong.
Mate, we got 5 out of 5 on iTunes.
Brennan, you're a liar. Oh, maybe he's rating us on something else. I've only assumed.
It's saying we've got all 5s and then 1.
Yeah.
According to
But
this.
we're still rated 5.
Interesting.
Anyway, this is this is a boring conversation. And all I'm saying is, forgot my point.
I've really thrown
We
you off.
really
there.
threw me off. What did I say, Cameron? No Googling.
I didn't Google Nelson.
Well, it's
I Apple podcasted.
oh, you've found the loophole. I want the 5 stars.
Yeah.
But there's some things I won't do
Yeah.
to get that
And,
5 stars.
we're-
I'll do almost anything.
We're unsure how long Brennan has been listening, but long-term listeners of the podcast will be familiar with us trying to do the least amount of work possible.
Yeah.
To the point when, in fact, when we started, because we have all the theme songs for all the different segments, and we used to edit them in.
Yeah.
Every week would edit them in. And slowly we've come up with a system which allows us to hit record,
Yeah.
and then we sit there in silence while the theme plays because we don't want to edit it in.
Can't make a sound.
And then we play all the themes live, and then we press stop, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That's
we have
it.
tried to make this the simplest process. We claim that we like doing it, but the evidence
Yeah.
suggests that we don't.
If Canberra and I ever get a big increase in our income,
Yeah.
we're going to have a guy pressing the buttons for us.
That is the trick.
I don't want to have to press record
Yeah.
or the intros or the stop button.
No.
So that's the dream.
We want to sit down and we'll just begin talking and someone will have pressed record because they've anticipated that was when we're starting the podcast.
Yeah,
we will give no signal that we're starting.
Yes.
Suddenly you'll just be like, hello and welcome to and we'll look at him and he'll just nod. He's like, I got it. No
Yeah,
worries."
okay, good. And if he doesn't, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, is he fired.
But
Or she.
Or she. Your point is you understand the want of timestamps and you yourself want the 5 stars, but a compromise won't be met.
No. We will sit in a stalemate. Here's the thing though that's really done him in.
Yep.
Is that he's still listening. If he said he wasn't listening anymore, I'd be like, oh, all right, maybe I've checked the timestamps in. I'm only losing 1 star, Canberra. We're already at 5 stars. Even if he rates us a 4, we're still 4 point something. Still pretty good. Still pretty good.
Well, then here's the secondary question, not actually necessarily to do with his topic, but he mentioned that he listened to us while going to sleep.
Yeah.
Is it the right thing to do to just go to the show as normal and let him fall asleep? Or about halfway through the show, should we be like,
Start yelling.
hey, wake up.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we do, and I feel like those times surely. I don't think I could listen to a podcast.
No, you
and
put a
fall
sleep
asleep.
timer on.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you? Yeah. Okay.
I go 30 minutes. That's my sleep timer.
Okay. That's good. You answered that question
Yep, thanks.
very well. Cambo, we're not on to the second segment yet.
Okay.
That was kind of a filler. That just went on for too long.
Oh, sorry.
We looked at iTunes and I got distracted.
We lost our way
Lost
at some
our
point.
way.
Yeah.
This is a great podcast. Okay, here's what I really read on Reddit. This is by Lucky Duater.
Not important, Nelson.
Not
in
important.
Many ways.
Let's continue. I'm trying to figure out how to. Never mind. Okay. This was a Twitter post, but it was on the subreddit Tinder.
No. So it's a Twitter post about Tinder that was on Reddit.
Yep.
Wow. Now we're talking about it on a podcast.
Oh my god.
That's the most 2019 thing ever.
We've broken the 5th dimension.
My god. I can taste color.
Okay. So this person, Claire, wrote, a guy wrote to me on Tinder calling me quite the catch because I like nachos and it's always sunny. So I wrote back saying, well, if you're impressed by that, you should see my tits. And he unmatched me. I literally have no idea what men want.
Do you think at that point he thought that she wasn't real? He's like, this must be a catfish.
Maybe. I don't know. It's so specific that.
That is.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a fan of nachos and Always Sunny, but
Why-
not crass humor. Though if he's watching It's Always Sunny. Sure,
Yeah,
crass
that's
humor
like-
is par for the course.
That's actually a very good point. This isn't some well-to-do gentleman.
No.
I don't think. And even if this is a potential catfish,
Yeah.
if somebody says that to me, I'm going to say, let's just see where this goes. And then I'll assess it in the coming texts,
Yeah.
But a female woman has willingly basically said that they're going to show me their tits. I have an obligation as a guy
just to check.
to see
Yeah,
that through. Okay.
But I feel her pank is occasionally, because I've worked for doing social media for a couple of different businesses.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to reply to people, whether it be like an inbox message or a comment. And I've come across many people that believe that I am a bot.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's very hard to convince people that you're not a bot when they think that you are.
Yeah. But still, I think even that phrase is like an advanced bot reply.
Yeah.
It's like,
What kind of bot have they programmed?
if you're impressed by that, that means that they had to program the bot to identify when somebody is impressed.
Even though he didn't say the word impressed, he said the word catch.
Yeah.
And catch has a few different definitions.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know which catch he's talking about. He's impressed.
Yeah, obviously. I think we need to find this bot that's going around. It's acting like a real human.
Maybe he was a bot.
Maybe he was a bot.
Because like, it could just find things from her profile, and then say you're a catch because you algorithm column A and B, and then when she said something that isn't part of the like bot sequence, like, well, you should see my tits, and it's like, that doesn't compute.
Yeah.
Nope. Shut it down.
Never had that response before.
But maybe it's just learning. So now it may have unmatched there, but now machine learning. Next time someone says, we should see my tits, and then it has another response, and then whatever that person responds, it shuts down again.
Okay.
But it's building like a response tree.
Oh my God, creating the perfect dating bot. Well, the worst.
Yeah,
it's going to be like, hey, show me your tits. Everybody else is doing it.
And also, what if they like decide to meet up?
Yeah.
What's he going to do? He's not. What, is he going to have a physical form?
Maybe that's how it starts. It starts like this. They build trust. They build a relationship. Obviously not with floozies that are going to show their breasts at any time soon. What if Claire's the bot? Didn't think about that, did you?
What?
You didn't think that Claire might be the bot?
Well, then that was my first suspicion, if you remember correctly.
Oh, I forgot what you said. What if?
Yep.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
To get around the bot thing. If you think you're going to have a bot talk to you, you say, I hate bots in your Tinder profile.
Oh.
And then when it's reading the algorithm, it says, I'm impressed by I hate bots. It understands.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh, don't want to get involved with that.
What if you put in your Tinder profile, I am a bot?
Oh.
And then it says, I'm impressed. I am a bot.
And
it's like, oh, I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, you are a bot.
Your machine learning has worked against you, bot.
Stupid bot.
But then it'll learn to filter that out.
Oh, no.
It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle, and the bot will always win.
Okay. All right, let's move on to Ask Reddit. Ask Reddit. This Ask Reddit is by Kyle Dish Cambino. It's meant to be like Childish Gambino, but it's mixed around stuff.
Oh.
Kyle Dish Cambino. Could be by you.
Yeah, people often call me Cambino.
Yeah. Like a little baby Cambino.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit Italian, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this Cambino.
Cambino.
Is that my Italian accent?
He's a Cambino. What's that? Oh, good.
Again, we don't know whether our American listeners know when we go more Australian or not. Whether they can tell the difference.
Okay. Cardish Cambino says.
Oh, yeah?
By the way, I hope we haven't had this one before. Free candy is often joked about being written on the side of sketchy white vans to lure children in. As an adult, what phrase would you have to be written on there for you to hop on in?
Just peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet.
You can have a nap in here if you want. Like, if I'm at work,
yeah,
and I duck outside to get a bottle of water or something like that, and there's a van saying free naps. I'm kidnapped. I don't want to tell you. It says nap. I should have known. Because when you slide the door, it says nap on the door. When you slide the door, it says kidnap. I'm like, oh no. They even told me.
They said it. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, for me, I think it would also have to, you can have a nap, like free naps inside. Will cover for you. I think it just needs to have a little PS at the bottom so that because theoretically, I mean, I could have a nap at any point while I'm at work, but I never have an excuse to do that.
There's consequences to your being missing.
Yeah. And the thing is, it doesn't even have to be very convincing. If somebody tells me they're just going to cover for me while I have a nap, No, don't need to say anything more.
You sort that out.
Yeah, exactly. You've somewhat promised.
Yeah. the covering of it is on you now.
Yeah. I come back to work and they're like, "Oh, Nelson, we thought you were dead." Oh my god! Everybody's just crying.
Yeah.
They're like,
I just imagine some guy just goes in. He's in overalls for no reason.
Yeah.
He's kind of chewing gum. Someone's like, "Have you seen Nelson?" Yeah, he's dead. That's his cover story every time.
Yeah. That's true.
He died. Yeah, got hit by a car. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, saw the whole thing exploded. Exploded. Big bang. Yeah.
Big commotion outside. So,
Don't go there. Nah.
Yeah. I wouldn't even mind. I'd be so well rested when I came
Because then
back.
everyone would be so relieved to see you.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't question where you were because they're just so relieved that you're back.
Ah.
See what I'm saying?
How many times do you reckon you could get away with that?
Maximum
Yeah.
once. How many
Damn.
times can you die?
I was really
come back before they're like, I don't reckon he's dead.
Yeah.
So someone's like, "Where's Nelson?" The guy's there again. No, he's dead. It's like, I don't know. You told us that.
Hey, you come back here. What are you? He just keeps running away. What is this? What's going on? Is he really dead this time?
Why is there a van advertising naps out the front?
Yeah.
But in this scenario, they haven't even kidnapped you. This is just a service that drives around and offers naps.
Oh my god.
But this is supposed to be a deceit to get you into a
That is
van.
true.
So
But-
what would work for you?
But side business, Camper.
Yeah, right. Nap van. Yeah.
We nap van.
Yeah.
So easy. We have to cover people though.
Yeah,
Until they're dead.
Just wander around reception being like, "Oh my god, I saw the most horrible. Who's that coworker of yours? Nelson. Yeah, Nelson. Dead. He's crazy.
Definitely.
He's
the
not
one.
coming back. And if he does come back, geez, I wouldn't even question where he was, if I'm being honest with you. I just accept that.
Definitely saw him die though. Just in case that comes up again. Okay, what would work for me?
I reckon,
What would definitely work for me?
I think I have one for you.
Okay.
Van sidles up beside you. You're walking down the street. He's like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, you got a podcast?" You're like, "Yeah." "Hey, jump in. Tell us about it."
I'd be like,
jump
"Oh
in.
boy, are you in for a treat?"
Jump in. We'll subscribe.
Yeah, give you 5 stars. Oh, I really want that 5 stars. You're not going to force me to edit, are you? No. All right, I'm in.
Quick. 2 questions. 1, you got any family that will pay for you? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. My family loves it. Cool. Yeah. You like podcasts? Yeah, I got one. Oh, great. Tell us about it. Yeah, jump in. Leave your phone, obviously.
No, joke's on them. It can be. I do not want to talk about this podcast outside of this podcasting room. And I try to avoid it in conversations with people.
Do you know this is I guess detrimental to this podcast. I will warn you of that before I tell you this.
Yep.
But sometimes people are like, "Oh, you've got a podcast, don't you?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." And like, "Oh, what is it?" I'm like, "Duh, you won't."
Don't worry. Nah.
You won't like it.
Nah, don't worry about it.
It's just I just don't want to have to like explain or like because sometimes I've had this before. I've told someone and they've started searching it right then. I'm just like, "Don't
No, it's not.
no." I don't want to have to explain why we were talking about stuff that we were talking about.
That's true. Just let it go.
Yeah. So that's why I tell people, "What's your podcast?" I'm like, "Welcome to Patchwork."
Why aim so low, Cambo? Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Joe Rogan.
Have you ever tried DMT? Oh, you are Joe Rogan. Oh, done. He always asks that.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I would have. Mine would be, don't come into this van.
All right.
Curiosity
Right.
gets the best of me every time.
You think the
Cambo.
older you are, the more you're going against like authority and
The more, yeah, because I think as a child, you're sort of warned about that curiosity a little bit from parents and stuff. I mean, you're warned about like the candy and stuff too, you know. But I think as I get older, I'll be like, but I can look after myself.
right.
So let's check out what's in that van.
I will be honest. As a man that is 28 years old, free candy will probably still work on me.
Yeah.
There we go. got a bunch of chocolate in here. You want to come in?
It'd have to be chocolate specifically.
No.
I feel like you'd have to ask the question.
No, it doesn't even have to be chocolate specifically.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what if you got in there
If
and,
they're like,
and there was candy, but it was just like licorice?
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
Anything aniseed.
You'd be eating it really unhappy.
And I'm kidnapped. This is the worst.
So annoying. So annoying. That'd get Rowan. He mentioned that he had likes a bit of licorice.
Well, don't give away our plan to kidnap Rowan.
The van that says licorice inside.
Free licorice.
Free licorice.
Inside.
Yeah. Honestly, there's lots of stuff that would work on me.
Yeah. Free iPhone, stuff like that.
Free anything.
Yeah.
Hey, Nelson, there's free stuff in here. What's that? Free stuff?
Yeah, you just have to go through it and sort it out.
Yeah. I'll check it out. Okay. I have another one here. This is by Uncle Donk. You're a reverse robber. You break into people's homes and leave stuff to confuse families. What things do you leave?
Ooh, okay. I think it would be fun, by which you mean quite evil, to start domestic fights. So it'd be interesting to hide piles of cash under one side of the bed.
Okay,
So then the partner is like, why you got $25,000 under your bed?
Okay.
When are you going to tell me about this $25,000?
It's an expensive amount. This is an expensive reverse robbing experience. Yeah.
I'm quite destitute.
Yeah, okay.
Because then ironically I have to rob houses
yeah.
to get the money back.
Yeah. I mean, I think $1,000 might still do it.
It needs to be a significant amount where it's like, what were you planning with this money?
Yeah, that's true.
$1,000, you can kind of like, like your paychecks a couple, like, it needs to be like several paychecks worth of stashing away money before they're like, what, are you going to run away? Like, what are you doing with what are you doing with so much money?
Or it's all like $1 bills. If you're in America.
Yeah, harder for us.
Yeah. Because then, I mean, that implies stripping or some sort of like, service. Like people are paying you like that much. And then also much easier to find $25,000 worth of $1 bills.
I tell you what.
Rather than just like, because I feel like if you put a stack like $25,000, you might accidentally hide that too well. If you've got like max denomination notes,
I get you. Because then you've just got $25,000 in a house and no one knows it's there.
No. What's the point of that? What is the point of that?
Do you think you could do a psychological experiment
and
you put in a box and on the box is printed two things. It says, 1, do not move the box. 2, do not open the box.
Yeah.
And just see how long they sit there.
Okay.
And then if they do open the box, just a picture of us tutting.
Oh, boy.
No.
What? Read the box. I think that's good, but
anyway, here's $25,000.
Yeah. Picture of us tutting underneath is $25,000. And a note saying this is one of yours.
Here's that $25,000 you wanted.
Yeah, for that thing. I think that'd be I like that idea, but I think it should be like a metal box.
Yeah.
Like something really solid.
Yeah.
That is like, because if it was just a cardboard box, I don't think I'd feel too threatened. But if it was like a serious...
Yeah, it needs to have like latches you
box.
unlock.
Yeah, that's right. Something really serious. That'd be good. Also, if it was written in blood.
Or that font chiller.
Oh, that's
it looks
font.
like blood.
Yeah.
You turn it to red in your Microsoft Word.
Yeah.
Set it to chiller, and it looks like a note written in blood. It's the scariest font.
It is pretty scary.
Or do we write it in Windings? Then they'll never know what it says.
Oh, well, they'll open the box. There'll be a picture of us touching.
Like, I don't get it.
I have no idea what this is about.
On the rare occasion that one of them is like, let's open the box. And the other one's like, whoa, I read Windings. That says don't open it. And we'll go, I didn't know people read Windings. That's impressive, actually.
Do you reckon anyone's tried to pick that up as a skill.
Like to read Windings.
To read Windings.
Maybe.
I don't actually know. Is every character
I don't know.
has a corresponding symbol?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Somebody find out for us. Send us an email in Windings.
Yeah. And explain
Explain it.
Whenever we ask for dumb stuff, we always get an email about it. So
Yeah.
there will be an email that's just Windings.
Here's what I was thinking.
Yep.
For the house. You replace all their photo frames with a different family.
To make them think they walked into the wrong
To
house.
the wrong house. I think that'd be
just,
really
just
good.
like rearrange their furniture, maybe replace a chair or two.
Yeah. In fact, do it. This would be great. It's
Hire another family to be in.
It's like, what the hell are you doing? No, I live here. Oh, really? Who's that on the wall?
It's like, why does my key work? This is
Why
crazy.
does your key work? Huh?
You arranged cops to arrive.
You didn't even call them. They just. Man, that would be so good. I really want to do that now.
I think someone think that they don't live in their own house.
And I think as compensation, you could turn this into a reality TV show where they also get $25,000.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a
one of them.
Yeah, one of them gets $25,000. But also it's like a home makeover thing.
No, I'm just kidding. It is your house. What do you think?
Yeah, that's right.
That's good.
Yeah, I think
It's called changing rooms, then in brackets without their permission.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It'd be awkward when they're
Was
like
changing rooms just an Australian show? I think it might be. It was a renovation show.
It's a renovation. People get it. I think it'd be funny as well if they're like, "Oh, where's my family heirloom rug?
Got rid of it.
Did not work with what we had going." So
my favorite thing about all those shows, I guess recently I've seen it mostly in like Queer Eye when they redo the house.
yeah.
They redo a house and that guy gets no credit. Anyway, that's not my point.
Yeah, that is a big problem.
The guy that does the haircut gets as much screen time, if not more, than the guy that renovates the entire house.
Yeah, that's right.
But I love that the first step when they're renovating the house is they throw out all of their stuff.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is all awful. I'm just going to get rid of everything.
Yeah.
And then they walk and they're like, it's so different. It's just clean.
Yeah.
He's just thrown out all your stuff. He's thrown all your stuff and got you a new couch.
Yeah, that's right.
So doesn't have piles of laundry in the corner like you used to have.
See, I think that they are conscious of this. So I find what they sometimes do is they'll pick like an item that doesn't look horrible.
Yep.
Or even if it does, they're like, we can just put that in a corner somewhere.
Yep. Put it in a glass case and then it looks nice.
Yeah, they're right. They got this like, I don't know, little Japanese doll.
Yeah.
And then they just pretend that they designed the room around that. And and that's how they get away with it.
Anyway, I like we come up with many TV show ideas on this show. But the idea that it starts as a prank show in which we convince someone, like a Darren Brown-esque experiment.
Yeah.
Where we try and convince someone that they don't live in their house and they've just walked into another family's house.
Yeah.
And then at about the 30-minute mark, it changes
Yeah.
into a surprise renovation show.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is like that tour of the house. We're like, oh my God, my bedroom. Yeah, we've raised we've raised the doorway a little bit.
Yeah.
That makes it look more open, doesn't it?
Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking again, Kimber. We turn it back into a prank show.
No, just kidding. It actually isn't your house.
No. It just gets bulldozed.
But we do bulldoze their house, but one of them does walk away with $25,000. So,
But they have to choose which one. Yeah. We pit them against each other. It's a good show.
yeah,
I'd watch that.
and then maybe at the end, just do a quick quiz as well.
Throw in a quiz, why not?
Yeah.
Also, there's a briefcase with
What American state would you find Mount Rushmore? The $25,000 does rely on the answer to this question. They're like, oh, gee, is it North Dakota? Where is that? Oh.
it's good. liking this show. And also, we set up CCTV cameras.
Yeah.
Turns into like a Big Brother thing. It's their demolished house, but it's just them picking up the pieces.
That's
trying to find their
what that is
precious
over the
possessions.
credits. Let's say you're hosting it. Over the credits, you turn the camera and you're like, if you'd like to see them picking up the remains of their life, you can log on to the website and check out our live camera footage.
That is sitting on the gutter at the front, crying into. That's so much stuff. Anyway.
Why did we sign the release forms to put this on TV?
Just to get that $25,000. That's all we had left.
We had so much money in the house, and they bulldozed it all.
It's just so stupid. I love it. Okay. All right. Let's get into Today I Learned.
So now it's time for Today I Learned. What the intro to that?
Today I Learned. This Today I Learned is by Nice Q. Yep. I had to get closer to the screen to check. Nice is Q. Anyway, they said, Today I Learned, after Oprah's famous You Get a Car episode, where she gave away 276 cars
I think I know this.
at a total cost of $7.6 million, many of the recipients sent in complaints to the show as they had been charged a $6,000 to $7,000 gift tax.
Yeah. I remember hearing about this. It kind of it set like a real precedent of like what you can actually technically like give away before it actually becomes like a burden on the person whom you're giving it to. How would you feel? You were given a free brand new car, but you had to pay $6,000 tax.
Annoyed. I 100% agree with
Yeah.
all the people that wrote in a complaint because I don't need a car.
Yeah.
And I guarantee the people on that show, if you're going on Oprah, you probably don't need a car
Your life's
either.
probably okay that you have time in the middle of the day to go to a tasting of Oprah.
Yeah, that's right. And in fact, if you do need a car, you probably don't have $6,000 to $7,000 to spend on a car. You're probably looking for a car for like $1,000.
Yeah.
You know, if you need a car, it's like that's the circumstance. So
what do you think of the idea that you could sell the car?
Yeah.
And then say you sell it for, I don't know, like $25,000.
Yeah, it would have been something around
and
there.
then you're still got $20,000.
Yeah, I think that's good, and that's probably what I would have done.
But I'm saying where you're like, all right, I've got a car, I don't need a car. I will, or you can even sell your current car.
Sell my current car. Yeah.
And then cover that. I actually think
that's what you'd have to do.
If someone said to you, look, I'm giving you a brand new car, you do have to pay a tax on it. But do you still want the car? I'd be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Like not knowing, but then again, like I guess that
I think it's just
but I like we live reasonably comfortably, so like I guess you like we work full time, so you kind of like I mean that's an annoying tax, but it's not gonna make us destitute either, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know. I think it's kind of like this is the way I look at it initially.
Yeah,
is like, would you just want to give up $6,000 right now for a new car?
For a new car.
Because my answer is no. And I get that I still get value after that, right? Because I can sell it or I can sell my own car.
Yeah.
But just that question of, do you want to spend $6,000 right now and get a new car is kind of no.
If Oprah burst in this room like Megs.
Yeah.
And said, right now, new car is going to cost $6,000, brand new car. Like 2019 car.
Yeah.
I think I would probably panic and be like, okay.
yeah, that's surely true.
Then,
I don't know.
It's not really... It's Oprah now. What's she doing in our house?
Oh, what is she doing?
Oh my God,
is this our house?
I still think I would take the deal, just knowing that.
You know what? I would definitely still take the deal.
Yeah.
There's like no way. This is what I think's come down to.
Yeah,
I understand that people were annoyed and complained about that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as stupid as it initially sounds.
Yeah.
Is how I think about it. But in the end, you're still up in dollar value.
You just had to go do a little bit more work than you thought.
Yeah. And I don't like doing work, Camper.
This podcast improves that time and time again.
Exactly. If somebody
Oprah
paid me
said-
$6,000 to edit or put timestamps in, no, sir.
Oprah burst in this room right now, said, Nelson, you have a free car. Don't have to pay the tax. Free car. Or I can give 5 stars on iTunes. What would you do?
Oh, boy. This is what I'd say.
Because you do want that 5 stars.
I'd say, but see, I'm thinking I could get more than 1 5-star Cambo. If I say, instead of the car, can you just do the timestamps for forever? For all our previous episodes, for all our ongoing episodes, just do the timestamps.
Yeah.
Because then she might not rate us 5 stars because she had to do all that work. But we'll get a
others will.
5-star from Brennan.
Yeah.
Some other guy who said it ages ago. That's 10 stars.
Yeah. Do you think that anyone would believe us if in the show notes down the bottom, any questions, email us readitpodcast@gmail.com, couple of spaces, show notes by Oprah.
Yeah, I mean,
Brackets,
she's not
Winfrey.
She's yeah.
And then a couple more things. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one you thought of the first time.
Yeah.
I think it's plausible. What's she doing right now?
That's true. She's not on TV anymore.
Probably doing show notes for a podcast. Could be ours.
I think she has her own podcast. Do you reckon she has her own show notes? She's probably good at it.
Probably, yeah. Well versed in show notes. That's what we look for when we're hiring our show notes person. Okay. Do I have another one? What's the time? Yeah. Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's get to shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts, shower thoughts, shower thoughts, shower thoughts.
This shower thought is by Ben F 101. Let me tell you a story,
Okay.
Cambo.
Sure.
Last week, I said, hey, Ben F 101, we used your comment on our podcast. And, you're welcome to listen and enjoy it.
Mm.
And then I realized as soon as I said that, oh, crap, we didn't actually use his post. I didn't get to it.
Right.
So I sent one back saying, hey, sorry, didn't get that. Then I got a message back from Ben F 101 who said, hey, I listened to the whole episode and didn't hear my post.
Right.
I thought, oh boy, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And then I had a look and I sent the whoops, we didn't actually use your post
To the wrong.
just Ben F. Not Ben F 101. So I feel obligated to.
No, so we
use-
don't have time. We got to move on from
I
this one.
do. Oh my god! I have so many other shower thoughts to get to.
No. What's Ben F?
Okay, but now I've built it up a lot.
Yeah.
So
He better deliver. It's on him.
think. Yeah, Ben F, mate. Okay, if electric eels went extinct 1,000 years ago, we'd probably think they were just folklore.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, probably.
I
They
think
are
out of all, I
inexplicable.
can't think of another animal where I think that it could be considered folklore, aside from dinosaurs, maybe. Right?
Yeah.
Like if we, I don't know, didn't dig up bones, but we saw, they just didn't exist.
Other
We'd
than
be
maybe,
like,
maybe those fish with the light bulbs on their head. I mean, I know they're not light bulbs, but
that's true.
they also seem like something out of like.
But there's still multiple things that are like bioluminescent, like certain types of fish and things. So even then, I feel like I could be sort of consider that.
Yeah.
But electricity just going through its body.
Well, and here's the thing, because we're not smart enough to understand a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I know they're not electric like something you plug into a wall is electric.
No, they definitely like
but
that.
that's all I think
They have
of.
to
And I'm like,
charge.
what is the worst place?
yeah. Don't
Get out of there.
do that. You're right. It makes me think you're just gonna kill everything around you.
because
Electrocuting.
and we've seen so many cartoons in which they're depicted with actual electricity bolts running down their body.
Yeah.
But
And
like-
somebody touches it, and then you can see their skeleton.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
how electricity works.
Yeah, that's what we expect. But I actually
Yeah.
think that if we were to meet an electric eel in some kind of meet and greet scenario.
Yeah.
I reckon we'd be pretty disappointed.
Maybe it's in our Horriman. It's really their Horriman.
I think that we would be disappointed because it would just look like an eel, but if you were to touch it, there would probably be vibrations in its body that sent you a shock. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah, that's
So
true.
like the myth of an electric eel already is kind of blown out of proportion, I expect.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean there. But still,
Yeah, it doesn't sound real.
it doesn't sound real.
Like,
and
I
I
thought
can't think of another animal that doesn't sound real like that.
Well,
that has like an element going
Yeah.
through his body.
There's a different example to this, which is when Australia was first discovered. People thought that the platypus was a hoax because it had elements of all different animals. Some are mammal, some are amphibian. It kind of had like the bill of a duck with the body of a beaver. But, but it had like a little webbed feet.
Yep.
And it had like little spikes that were more of a reptilian thing, and it laid eggs. So people thought that it was a hoax.
Yeah.
Because when they brought it back, it was dead. They thought that they had like
stitched it together.
Stitched this animal together because it is an inexplicable animal.
Yeah.
But that's not of the same vein where.
And they realized that would be a really boring animal to fake.
Yeah, and a bad joke.
Don't you think? Yeah. We killed so many things to
look at this
to
weird
make
beaver
this.
duck. That's pretty funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, no, not really.
Not really. Yeah, I think like make it something cool, like a bear unicorn.
That would be
you know?
good, actually.
That'd be
Electric bear unicorn.
Oh my god. Yeah, just have like a Tesla coil inside there.
It's like when he roars,
Yeah.
electricity like shoots out of his hands or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
So anyway, you haven't come up with an animal. So
I think I said platypus.
all I'm saying is no. Didn't count.
Dear American listeners, like most animals here, pretty deadly.
Pretty
They have a little spike in it that can,
deadly.
that can like
No, we've already established. Amanda wrote in about this.
Yeah.
Just painful. I think.
just painful. But
Just,
people assume cute. Yeah, cute, but I'll stab you with a spike.
yeah. Ben F. 101 specifically. I think you've delivered it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also Ben F, the original. If you listen to this by chance,
Yeah.
we didn't mean you.
We didn't mean you. Stop listening. Give us 5 stars though. Okay, this one is by Speakeasy 518. If everything goes smoothly, you probably won't remember today.
That's very true. Isn't it?
That was a really good
It's
one.
like because things did go pretty smoothly today, and you said to me, "Hey man, how was your day? How was work?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember a thing I did.
I know. Yeah. Like try
what I had for lunch.
try-
I had to really think about what I had for lunch because it was a good meal.
Yeah. Try and think of just a nothing day 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, no
You can't.
chance.
You can't.
No
It's impossible.
chance.
But yeah, it's kind of I don't know.
The only time I remember things going smoothly is in situations in which I expect they won't, like say an airport. I do remember times, specifically one time, we'd just gone through customs in Melbourne, and it had taken a very, very long time. And we were about to go on an international flight to the US, but we had to go through customs in New Zealand.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, you have to go through customs twice. It's different countries.
New Zealanders are like, what's up, bro? Just get through.
Honestly, we walked in and there was a big Maori guy in a trestle table. He's like, oh, come through.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, do we need to? He's like, oh, no, it's cool. Just head through, man.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, that was really smooth. that was seamless.
Yeah.
But that's because
I think
I
it's because-
expected it to take as long as it did in Melbourne.
Or if you're trying to smuggle drugs and there's a big Maori dude sitting at a desk, he can see you sweating from a mile away.
Yeah.
It's just the threat that
Hey,
it's
bro,
there.
you got drugs or what?
Yeah, yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, don't do it again, eh? Go hop on.
Yeah. Wait, you leaving again? Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, don't be sully. Don't bring him in here, mate. Hop in the bin, hop on the plane.
Do they say mate?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Here's
They're
another one.
essentially us with different vowels. Big
Mate.
bug.
Oh, yeah, of course they say mate. I don't know why I thought that was more Australian specific.
I mean, technically, it's kind of English, isn't it?
Mate?
We're just bad English people in Australia.
Yeah.
We're English people that don't pronounce things properly.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I've got another one here.
All right.
This is by LVX. The reason why shows like Friends and The Office are so beloved is because they show us what we truly want in life. A tight-knit social group that we're always a part of, no matter how bad we screw up.
Do you think there's truth in that?
Well, I've watched The Big Bang Theory. And I want no part of that.
That's
so
true, actually, yeah.
I'm not sure if this holds up.
Yeah, there's actually, I think, like many examples of shows that tried to be Friends after Friends came out or tried to be The Office. In
like
fact,
Joey.
yeah. But like, I would say that both The Big Bang Theory and How I Met Your Mother both tried to be friends.
How You Met Your Brother did pretty well, though.
I'm saying I don't like that show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I suppose tons of people love Big Bang Theory as well.
Yeah.
There was a guy in my office today who was like, man, I love that show.
Yeah,
I was like, oh boy, if only Cambo was here.
I often say to Stacey, where I work now, because I used to work in a very movie heavy industry.
Yeah.
A lot of people had this kind of odd taste that I have, I guess.
Yeah.
But now I get a real sense of like a very normal
people
when it comes to like media.
Yeah.
And we were talking about TV shows, and I said, "Oh, I love Barry, the TV show Barry."
Yeah.
I'm like, it's my favorite show at the moment. And one of the girls was like, "I tried to watch Barry, but it was all weird and sad." I was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah, it's pretty weird and sad.
It describes it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but I think. In general, okay, but getting back to this, not necessarily comparing it to other TV shows, but the idea of a tight-knit social group that we want to be part of, that's like perhaps a reason why we enjoy those shows a little bit more. Sure. Do you agree with that at all?
Yeah, I think that's just kind of specific to sitcoms in general. Why sitcoms are pop? I mean, obviously there's the two kinds of I mean, there's more than two, but two kinds of popular sitcom. One is the family sitcom. Like Everybody Loves Raymond, and like even back to like The Honeymoon.
Roseanne.
I Love Lucy. Roseanne, especially when it got racist. That was my favorite.
Oh, did it really?
She tweeted a bunch of racist stuff.
Yeah, she did. I do remember that. Yeah.
I never watched the show. Maybe it's racist all the way through. I don't know.
Possibly.
Or there's the group of young friends hanging out sitcom.
Yeah.
And I think the appeal of both of them is kind of like, one is like, hey, every family's a bit dysfunctional and that's okay. And I understand why people would have that message appeal. Yeah. And then the other one, the tight-knit group of friends that hang out in New York City or whatever, that sitcom. Yeah. I also understand that it's like it's like that wish fulfillment thing of being like, yeah, that's like me and my friends. Whereas hanging out in inexplicably big apartments, even though we live pretty average lives on a regular salary in New York City.
Yeah, right. Okay, because so you think people identify with that more?
I think
not
so.
necessarily.
I think
they want that,
especially in The Office. I think everyone thinks they're Jim.
Oh, right? Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I know a Kevin, and I know a Michael. Yeah, but I'm Jim. I'm the cool guy that sits there and knows these things.
Oh, that's a good point. I never thought about it that way.
I think that, like, in Friends, I'm sure everyone sees themselves.
I'm a Joey.
Yeah.
Cambo?
I get it. I'm a...
Definitely.
Who's the guy that owns the store? Gunther?
I don't
know. But I think it's supposed to be like... It's like the better version of your life where things are more funny and everyone's more attractive and, things like that.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I think the real appeal of them is.
Okay. That's a interesting point, that it is, people see it as more of a reflection rather than what they ideally want. Or kind of a bit of both, but yeah.
Yeah, especially because of those group of shows, like even The Big Bang Theory. I think that there's always the character that is the eyes of the audience. Say, like in Big Bang Theory, I think her name's Penny, the neighbor.
Yeah, right.
So if you're not that into nerd culture, you're like, oh, I'm just like Penny. What are these guys all talking about?
Yeah.
But even if you are a nerd, the main guy,
Yeah.
The one that's
Kevin.
the one that's not Sheldon.
Yeah.
The other guy.
Or the other two.
He's like more socially acceptably nerdy. So you're like, oh, I'm like him. I'm a nerd, but I'm kind of a little cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If anyone thinks that they're
why-
Sheldon, punch them in the face.
But then, so we don't necessarily like. I actually don't hate the Big Bang Theory,
Yeah.
but so is that because we don't identify as any of them, any of the people? Maybe we need an identifying character, like we're the Jim in the
Maybe.
office. I'm
Yeah.
the Joey in Friends. I just want to bring that up again. I'm the Joey in Friends.
Yeah, the dumb one.
I'm the Samantha in Sex and the City,
Right.
obviously.
Which one is she?
She's the one that's always sexing in the
Oh,
city.
right, okay.
I actually think I only know Samantha as one of the names of the
I
characters.
know the main girl's name is Carrie.
What's it? Oh, Carrie. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did know that. Okay. But
Because
then I
there's a
didn't think I
spin-off,
know
The
the other.
Carrie Diaries.
Oh,
remember that?
No, I had no idea. Was that like Joey?
It kind of was. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Let's do one more
Okay.
because why not?
Yeah, sure.
This is by GTE 615E. Or get to 615E. A real psychic would find a better use for their time than reading your fortune for $20. Can they?
I would expect that, like, I don't need to book an appointment with a fortune teller.
Yeah, I think we've spoken about this
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
podcast before.
Ideally, you should walk in and they're
Yeah.
like, I knew it.
Yeah. And you-
I
and-
put this aside because I knew you were coming.
I think that's all you need to do to be a
Just
good
shut
psychic.
up.
Is just to, if you're a psychic, just have a store. Says, I'm a psychic, big
Come-
bold letters,
Come in whenever.
don't book in anyone.
It's like
You
when,
just
it's like when restaurants don't take reservations.
Yeah.
Like they could ring up and you're like the Mystic Nelson. They're like, oh, I just want to book in. Nah, just turn. Oh, I know when you're coming.
Yeah. You'll be right on
'Cause
time.
even if
And then
you're a-
they show up
But
and
the thing is-
somebody else has already got a session.
Mm.
That'd be annoying. You'd be like, oh, did you go through a amber light? That was me. I was trying to get you to slow down just a little bit.
But here's the thing. And I don't want to imply this, but no, even if you're a fraud,
Yeah, well.
as long as you act cool when they walk in,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, I knew you were gonna,
Yeah.
you're gonna be here. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
I wanted 2 people in this session.
I think-
Come in.
I think what
I planned this.
You guys are actually intertwined,
Yeah.
believe it or
'Cause
not.
What you do when the first person arrives, just be like, by the way, some unexpected things might happen in the session. And then if someone does burst in, you're like, these are those unexpected things that I was
Yeah.
talking of. They're like, oh my God.
Yeah. And
brilliant.
if nobody bursts through and nothing really happens, splash a bit of water on it there. I think the best thing to do would be is you've got a fridge that is sort of facing you under the counter.
Right.
You've got multiple fridges.
Yeah.
And it has like 50 different types of drinks. When somebody walks in, like, oh, I was expecting you.
Yeah.
I'll just get your favorite drink. What was it again? And then they say, oh, chocolate milk. Bring out the chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
I had a fridge full of chocolate milk here. Don't look.
yeah.
Don't look at the fridge.
Just for you. Anywho,
What would be the drink that would throw you off? Like what's so unexpected that you wouldn't have catered for?
urine.
Oh yeah.
I would walk in and say urine is my favorite drink.
But then the problem is if they're like, here's a cup of urine,
like,
you'd have to drink it.
We'd both be staring intently at each other as I sip from this cup of urine. Oh boy.
I sense you're uncomfortable. You're very good.
Oh boy, take my money. Okay, anyway, let's get into podnapping.
Oh my God, I'm being podnapped.
Podnapping.
This is podnapping, where we nap a pod. We take a topic of conversation or a segment of another podcast and we do it ourselves. I was, as always, struggling for a podcast thing. I've listened to so many podcasts. is really annoying. Anyway, then I just came up with an idea,
Okay.
and then I searched that in Apple Podcasts and found one that was doing it because no idea is original.
Yeah.
And in fact, it had been done. I knew it had been done before anyway on like radio shows. I wanted to do one where it's like a mystery sound. And you have
secret sound.
Secret sound.
Okay.
So this is how I came across the podcast, right?
Yeah. And what's this podcast called?
It says, "What's that sound?"
Okay.
Okay. And so first I type in mystery sound.
Yeah.
Didn't get anything. I was like, I've got to get this. There's definitely something. And then I typed in secret sound. Didn't get anything. And guess the sound. Didn't get anything. What's that sound? 3 podcasts. And what's that sound came up.
So is one of them what's that sound, and then another one what's that sound, but they're all drunk?
Yeah,
Right.
probably.
And this is good because you could get a few from this, because then you can just mine other radio segments. So next week we can do a phrase that pays.
Yeah,
And we'll ring someone at random, and if they answer with the phrase that we've set, they win that $25,000.
What's the chances that happens?
So that's why it's so good for us.
I think
No way we're going to part with that money.
I still want to give them like a bit of a chance.
Right.
Like if like the phrase is, "What the hell do you want?"
Yeah.
You know, well, it's unlikely, but somebody might do that.
Especially if we call them during dinner.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so I have multiple sounds here.
Sure.
That you have to guess. By the way, one of these podcasts went for 45 minutes. They had one sound. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Okay. So I'm going to play this. The themes are sounds around Nelson's office
Okay.
that he can record pretty discreetly. But there's one in there that might throw you off a little bit. So also,
But
I haven't listened back to all of these sounds.
Oh, good.
Because I was like recording them. I was like, I don't want people to see me
who's the new
using
guy?
the voice memo record thing while I'm trying to make a sound of something.
And to help the listeners play along at home, you work in quite like an administrative office.
Yeah. Just a regular old office.
Yeah. So it's not like you're working like a car dealership or anything like that. Like it's a pretty stock standard administrative.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try and go easy to hard.
Okay.
But again, I haven't listened back to this. There's probably some background noise in some.
What's this? You just hear like this, like, what's Nelson doing?
Yeah. Okay. Here's the first one.
Okay.
So we go again.
It's, no, well, I think I have. I said no, Nelson.
It was an accident.
That's thrown me off.
Okay.
It sounds like the pressing down of a stapler.
A stapler, you've got it.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
You didn't get that sound effect.
Can you do the ding, 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 ding,
I can
ding
do
for
this.
now one? Nah, that's not good. Okay. Next one. What's the next one that's most like? Okay, let's try this one.
Okay. Have you labeled these?
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
So it was that last spike of
yeah.
a sound.
Okay, I'm going to need that one again. Jesus. Okay.
It is funny that you can just hear stuff in the background. I'm pretty sure this is not.
And then it goes.
No, that's the sound that you need to know.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
okay,
like
okay.
it's so brief.
Yeah.
The other one's like, "Cuckoo, cuckoo."
Yeah. Most of them are pretty brief, just
Is
so
it?
you know.
Is it? Oh, good. Is it? And that this is we've started easy.
Yeah.
Is that ripping paper?
No, you're close.
Yeah. So it's
And,
paper
and
based.
try to not to be super strict on the office setting. I mean, you kind of just like there's a lot of stuff in an office.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I'm not going to be bouncing a basketball, but
Yeah.
could be something.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give it to you one more
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You're pretty close.
Okay. Oh my god!
It's also not very good, like a microphone to pick up the sound.
Oh, you didn't take in the podcasting equipment? As well?
No,
Yeah, you would have got looks.
didn't think about that.
Is it paper based?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it
A type of paper? That's your clue, Gambo.
envelope?
No.
Okay, I don't know. What's
Okay. It was a tissue.
Got that one right.
No.
So play this.
Let's just play that again now that we
Okay,
know
so you
it's a
pull the
tissue.
tissue out of a box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta be honest with you. It sounds more like ripping paper. Okay, here's another one.
I may have found the fault in this this segment.
Here's another one. This one's tricky.
By the way, I got some feedback on last week's Podnapping,
Oh yeah.
which was it wasn't that fun to hear you guys go.
And
This is for like 5 minutes, and this is worse.
very much the same.
I'd say
and
it's worse.
Not as easy. The idea is that people can try and guess at home.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, that person, Stacy, probably can go find another podcast to listen to.
No, I will rate this one 5 stars.
Rate
and then
this
go.
one. Then do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This one is probably going to be tricky now that I think.
Oh, you
Okay,
think?
wait.
Okay.
I'll do. I'll do this other one. This
Okay.
might be easier.
Okay. I'm ready. It sounds like there's glass involved.
Okay.
It
could
sounds like
be.
the tink of a glass
Could be. Let's see that again.
or a mug. So it sounds like there's two. There's a tink and then there's like a smaller thud. Because at first I thought it was like tapping a pen on a mug. That's what the first sound sounded like, but the second sound makes you think you've dropped something into something else.
You're getting
Further?
much further away. Let's listen to this again. I think I'm okay with how this sounds based
Okay.
on what it is.
Yeah.
But it is a tricky one.
Yeah. Are you putting something down?
No.
Okay.
In fact, I'm lifting something up.
You're lifting something up. Oh, yeah, that has made it harder. Because, like, I'm expecting the ding, ding of, like something laying on the ground. But what makes a noise when it
I'm
comes
not
up?
sure why it kind of made two sounds.
Because, like, if I pick this bottle up, it doesn't make a noise, but I put it down and it does. So what makes a noise when you pick it up?
Well, that's the tricky question. No, I'm not picking it up. I'm lifting something up with...
Are you lifting up like a pen holder full of pens?
No.
Okay. Well,
Okay, I'm just going to tell you because this is going to go...
Yeah.
Don't get the sound ready, Cameron. Okay, it was
Yeah.
the opening of a drink bottle.
Oh, like the lid. Okay, so like a...
Yeah.
I don't know if that came through.
That's probably way too dull. Yeah. It's like
people
that.
get it.
But it was one of the ones that it's like a sports top drink bottle.
Right.
So has a little cap.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, you didn't get it. Okay, this one may be a little bit obscure. Let's
Sure.
see.
Oh, this one's obscure. Okay. That sounds like a drop. Are you dropping a coin?
That is a drop. Oh no, this one's pretty hard because once you know it's a drop,
It could be anything. Could be like
Could
a
be a
USB
lot of
stick. It could be,
things.
yeah.
look, I'll give it to you again,
Okay.
but I might have to tell you.
Are you dropping your ring?
No,
Ah.
it's so generic now that I hear it.
Because
Okay, I'm just
it's not like you drop something and it goes, phone.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I was dropping my headphones.
Oh, I never would have
The
got that.
the earphones rather. Yeah. You get it. Okay. I've got two more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go one that I also think is maybe impossible. Okay, ready?
Mhm.
Oh no, it's so hard. This doesn't sound anything like what I'm doing.
It sounds like the stapler again.
It does sound like the stapler. Let me just play that again.
Okay.
No, not even close. Do you know what it was? It was ripping a post-it note off its.
Oh, really?
Off its pad. It doesn't sound anything like that.
That was more of a thud.
Yeah. I know.
What kind of post-it notes do you
I
have?
don't know what. Really thick ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
You might be able to get this one. It's going to have a slightly different environment.
Yeah.
But
Okay. All right. Sounds. It's echoier.
Mhm.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. I had to think if that was a word.
I
But as we discussed,
whatever.
every word's a word. So that's fine.
If you can say it, it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. More echo in that one. Makes me think it's like a hallway or outdoor setting.
Right.
Can
yeah,
you
because
play-
it's always echoing outdoors.
Oh, yeah. Always. Can you play it again?
Yes.
Because it sounds a bit like a skateboard, like doing a kickflip. Can you hear the skateboard in it?
Sort of. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can. It's not that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know that you don't skateboard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's in a big industrial hallway or something. Like the way that
Okay.
the sound's bouncing around.
What other areas in an office might echo?
Bathroom.
Bingo, bango.
Is it? Are you like dropping
Narrow
a
it.
toilet seat down?
No. I'll give you one more listen.
Okay. Closing like a cubicle door.
So close. I'm tempted to give it to you. Try and get one step further than what that might-
Locking a cubicle door.
Locking the cubicle door. He's got it. Woo, woo. That was it.
Is that a weekly
When-
segment you're
when
Look, listener at home, did you do as bad as me?
Did you get? Look, here's what I think. I think tissue you could have got.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that.
Mm-hmm. Post-it note.
Post-it note, no friggin' way. Headphones, probably not either. Drink bottle, that was probably the toughest, but also most gettable, maybe.
Yep. Tough
Toilet
but
lock,
not
you
gettable.
were pretty good, and then stapler was easy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Stapler, mate. Could have done that a million times over.
Yeah,
Could have done it in
yeah.
my sleep. Speaking of sleep, actually. Hey! Wake up! Just in case he was.
Oh yeah. Right on. He's got that sleep timer on there, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into Ask Me Anything, where listeners of the show, just like you, listener, can write in and ask us anything you want.
Yes, go on here from Jonathan. He says, "Gentlemen, I am a new listener. I love your podcast so much. I think it should get an award as the world's most okayest podcast." The tradition continues. People just kind of insult me. The question is this: would you rather get $1,000 every time you have diarrhea, or be able to control when other people have diarrhea?
Yep.
Well, here's my question. And Jonathan, I realize you can't really answer it
Yeah.
in time for this episode.
Yeah.
But when other people have diarrhea, do we get any benefit? Or is it just the knowledge that they have diarrhea? Because I'm getting monetary value when I get diarrhea.
Yeah.
Or,
No, I think that's the thing. It's
or does that mean I'm going to have diarrhea a lot, but I get...
No, I think it's like I think it's just saying you can, if you induce diarrhea
Yeah.
to yourself, you just get $1,000.
Yeah. So
And every time you have that, and if you have the power to do it to somebody else, that's just like I hate that person right now. You could give diarrhea to Trump while he's giving a speech.
Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't think about that.
Think about all the options. Can't we?
Yeah, okay. Because I was going to say I don't really want to give diarrhea to anyone.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, do I want to give diarrhea to someone?
I would like to know how long
I'm just
how
saying-
long a spell of diarrhea is for the $1,000. Like if
I just think it's because, like, say I got sick, like I got a stomach bug.
Yeah.
And part of that was diarrhea.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, this sucks. But I'm getting
Getting
$1,000
every time. No,
So,
see,
like,
I would
I think-
definitely try to induce it.
yeah,
I would
but
not
especially-
go to work anymore.
Especially if you were struggling for money, yes. But even if you were doing okay and you worked your normal job, getting sick, it would just take the edge off getting sick. Because you'd be like, well, it does suck that I'm sick, but I'm getting sick pay and I'm getting $1,000.
I think I could, like, let's say a good amount of money. It's like above average, pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like $80,000, right? And I think like you could just live off that.
Yeah.
So I think if I got
how many
if
days
I got
off
sick
do you get?
80 times.
Yeah, so 80 out of 365. Quick, do maths on air.
I think I could do that.
All right, so
80 just 80 like days, even if it was days. I mean, I could knock out a few diarrheas in one day.
was okay, but so it's every 4.5 days you would need to have diarrhea.
Yeah, that's easy. I could do that. I think I would have diarrhea 3 times a week until I had got to my goal.
Right.
And then the rest of the year.
You've got 3 to 4 months diarrhea free.
Yeah.
But it would suck. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't.
And then
be
if
that
you
bad.
just accidentally got diarrhea.
Yeah, I was going to say, that would suck. But no, wouldn't you get another $1,000?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're thinking like, say, say your TV goes bust.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got to get a new TV. Won't cost me much. Because all you do is you go down to the store and buy some laxatives.
Yeah.
Someone's like, you can't buy a TV for $4. And you're like, watch this. I mean, I don't know how much laxatives are. Maybe they're like $20. But my point is,
Sure.
It's less than a full HD
And
smart
chocolate.
TV.
That's chocolate, Cambo. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's delicious diarrhea and a free TV.
Not free. You worked for it.
Well, you worked for it, yeah. And I think that if
just-
I got to the point where it was my job, like
I have diarrhea.
I would make a couch
Yep.
that doubled as a toilet.
Right.
So I
Well,
don't
'cause
even have to get up.
I was going to say I'd just load some movies onto my laptop. Take it in
Yeah.
the bathroom.
But
knock a couple movies out. But yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
much
yeah,
further into
you're
the future.
You're thinking long game.
Yeah.
You have the downside that no one will want to come over
Yeah.
because your couch has a toilet.
And
Or
you can't really flush it very well.
do you convert your couch into a toilet, or do you get somewhere with a big bathroom and then put a recliner chair over the existing toilet, so it's still kind of closed off?
Mm. Yeah. Just make it your own.
Yeah, because then that way you can still have guests over
Yeah.
on the 3 days a week that
Yeah.
you're not having diarrhea.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's much better idea. Yeah. I can still entertain.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say though you wanted the power to give someone diarrhea. Who would you give diarrhea and when?
Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Anyone.
This is what it would be.
Yeah.
We've been to the Australian Podcast Awards before.
Yeah.
Whoever beats us in the comedy.
So everybody.
Yeah. No, but like specifically whoever the winner is on stage.
Yeah.
Give them quick little diarrhea.
Yeah.
Not so funny now, are they?
Yeah.
'Cause
unless
if-
they
if-
really owned it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, I've just diarrheaed myself.
If they pulled that
And
off and
everybody's like,
got the crowd on their side, I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, they deserve to win.
Yeah. 5 stars. Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Gambo. In fact, oh my God, we're so stupid to have considered any other scenario.
Right.
I go up to you, Cambo,
Yep.
and I say, "Hey, give me $1,000, or I'll make you have diarrhea." And then you're like, "I bet you can't." And I go, "Bam, diarrhea."
Yeah.
And you're like,
The
"Oh
thing
boy."
is, if you said to me, give me $1,000 or I'll give you diarrhea, I would just have the diarrhea. I wouldn't want to pay you $1,000.
Yeah, you might do.
You need to
You might
go-
do it. What? Like I'd only have to do that once to you though.
But
I feel like off a one time. If I'm like, I'm gonna give you diarrhea every single day at random times during the day until you give me $1,000 just once.
But
You're gonna pay me that $1,000.
Nelson, that's a little bit of legwork. Here's what you do: you just target the 1%.
Yeah.
You hang around big courtrooms in the city, big lawyer about to go in for a big case.
Yeah.
Hey, quick, before you go in, give us $1,000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you diarrhea in the middle of the court case.
Yeah.
Because then they will pay $1,000 then and there.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, you need to catch them sort of before that. Maybe as they're leaving for the day, because you need to prove that you can do it first. If somebody came up to you and was like, "Hey, give me $1,000, I would give you diarrhea," It 100% of the time I'm going to say prove it. Actually, I probably wouldn't say prove it.
Would you say
like I
prove
want it to happen?
Prove it on someone else.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, prove it on yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, got him. Yeah, that's definitely what.
And then they give you $1,000.
What I do, and then instead of pooping all day, you could just make a few phone calls. Hey, my TV broke. Flawless.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Now, Cambo, it's time for What's the Rules? I can't remember what Hazim titled the email, but we've been playing a game show that we sort of invented where the listeners don't, contestants don't know the rules of the game. Yeah. One of our listeners, Hazim, along with a few others, has helped out with the rules, and that we're now playing this game. Yeah. So we don't know what the rules are. We've already had one round. This is the second round. And here's the email from Hazim. Okay, gents, not bad, not bad. Here's the tally from last week with the questions as a reminder. So question 1, what should this game be called? I got 5 points, and you got 0 points, Cameron.
What was your name again?
Brian.
Brian, that's right, yeah.
And you said...
I said the game that Nelson doesn't win.
Yeah. So stupid, Cameron. Question 2 was, each of you pick a number from 1 to 100.
Yeah.
And I chose 100.
Yeah, you tried to outthink it.
Yeah. Well, I tried to outthink the first one and it got me 5 points, Cameron. I'm so far I'm okay with the overthinking rule. So I said 100, you said 11, I think. And you got 1 point, I got 0. Just 1 point, Cameron.
100's too predictable. Because it was suggested in the question.
I'm not sure though. I'm still not sure if this was like whoever gets closest to the number they've selected gets a point.
Yeah, I get you.
Or whether there is another rule convention. Yeah. I think there's I think there's an underlying rule, and we'll see from the next question. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, okay. And the question 3 was, when calling here fishy fishy, how many fishies follow here? I said none. Again, trying to overthink it. Mm-hmm. And you said 3.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. 3 or 4.
Yeah. You said 3. Yeah. And we both got 0 points. And he says, for question 3, no points were awarded because you guys broke the rule. FYI, the same rule applied to question 1.
Oh, God.
It's so confusing. God. So question 1, what should this game be called?
Let's shut this podcast down. We've gone too far. Now I understand how Frankenstein feels when he created that monster.
Yeah, Frankenstein.
Yeah,
created the monster Frankenstein.
Yeah. When Frankenstein created Frankenstein.
Yeah. Okay, so that confused me more, that last bit. Because when I was like, okay, I got 5 points, I can try and work with this. Yeah. But now that he's like, anyway, okay. But he also says, so other points, I got -5 because the start of the last email said somebody's already lost 5 points.
And you thought it was me.
Oh, I was just joking.
Well, were you? Or did that lose you 5 points?
Yeah. Oh, maybe it did. Okay, so I lost the 5 points, which means now I'm on 0 points because I gained 5, I lost 5. And I missed out on the possible points for the Nelson specific rules. The specific rules for me and you. But you, Cambo, got 4 points for the Cambo specific rule.
Yeah, boy.
Do you have any idea at the moment what your specific rule was? Okay.
I
have I think this is actually going to require us to listen back to it. Because I think that
I'm not willing to do that.
I think that...
Do you reckon we get points if we edit?
If we... We'll never know. I think that at some point we'll have to. Because I think otherwise it might be a really boring game. Because the rules are subtle, it seems.
Yeah, okay. It's my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
But if it really, really depends on it,
okay,
I'll give it 10 minutes. I'll put it on when I go to sleep.
Oh, we should stop talking so much during this part.
Yeah. The episodes will get a lot shorter.
Yeah.
So if I have to listen back to them, I'm not listening to an hour 15.
If only we timestamped. Okay. So... Now we've got new questions for this week.
Sure.
So remember, get your phone out because we're going to type on the type our answer, just so we don't influence each other's answers.
I forgot that we came up with that.
The first, your phone's connected to the computer. I think I could click on it if I wanted to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. The first question is,
yep.
What's the sexiest / most seductive number from 1 to 100? And he's also credited user BTown1349, who wanted to get in on the rules on the action.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll do all the questions first, and then we'll reveal them. Okay?
Yep.
Happy with that?
Yep. Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't break any rules. So.
All right. Yeah, I've got an answer. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I don't know how I feel either. Okay. Question number 2: if sharing a place, would you rather have a communal bathroom but your own bedroom, or a communal bedroom and your own bathroom?
Yep, got it.
How did you answer so quickly?
That's the easy choice.
Okay. I'm going to say, hold on, I need to type mine out. Okay. And the third question is, does Mazda Miata break the Ablaut reduplication rule? Which, if you don't know what that is, you'll have to go back to our last episode.
Yep. And rate it 5 stars.
And rate it 5 stars. Yeah.
Write an answer,
Okay.
but it's based on nothing.
What?
You'll see.
Okay. Camper, so far anything could go.
Yeah.
So whatever you've written, I'm not going to say is wrong. Okay. So for the first one, I wrote down 69.
See, I suspect you're going to lose points for that.
Yeah.
Because it's such a basic answer.
But then I thought maybe that's the trick. Hey, what are you typing?
No, sorry, I'm adding spaces.
Yeah. Oh, it's so that you
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I weirdly had to try to think logically, right?
Oh, God. I think you're going to do what I thought about doing.
Possibly, because I'm not happy with it.
Yeah.
I put 11.
Oh, because last time you got a point for 11.
No, because 1 and 1 makes sexy time.
Right.
And 11 is 1 and 1. That was my logic behind 11.
Okay.
But 69 is dinner for 2.
But 3 and 3, Canberra. That's a 6. That's a sexy time.
Even a 2 and a 1, 21.
Oh.
But the 2's are girls. The 1's a man.
Oh my God.
Me specifically.
9 and 9. But, I mean, 9 and 1 is probably. Anyway, I want to take back my second. I did think the 69 was far too obvious.
No, that is your answer.
But I think I'm just going to have to play it that way.
Yeah, because I don't know if people know about this, but it is a sexual act.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you see it, just giggle because it's a sexual act.
Yeah, it's funny. Okay. The question number 2, if sharing a place, would you rather have a communal bathroom but your own bedroom, or a communal bedroom and your own bathroom? But you answered very quickly, so you go.
Communal bathroom.
Yeah, that's what
By
I put.
a mile.
But
I understand,
there's
but
so much more to this.
But Nelson, like when we lived together, we had a communal bathroom with each other, and it was fine.
Yeah. I'm not saying that, Kembo. The thing is,
fine everywhere. Like
I'm sure we don't. My theory is we don't have a 50-50 chance of getting this right. Is my theory. Right. So that's why, like that, I put 69. Far too obvious.
Here's my thing at the moment, because I'm so
you're just
unsure,
answering them logically.
I'm so unsure what any of the rules are. By being me, I'm just going to try my best by being me the purest way I can.
But see, last week
I hope I get a point for being so modest, honest with that.
Last week I got 5 points for thinking outside the box. So I'm thinking, anyway. Okay.
But then you lost points as well.
But that was for something different, I think.
But was it?
I don't know. No, it was, because I think it would have. Put anyway. Okay, the last one: does Mazda Miata break the Ablaut reduplication rule?
Okay, So I said I put something based on nothing.
Okay.
I said no because I don't remember exactly what the rule
Okay.
was.
Okay. I need to be honest here.
Yeah.
I read this beforehand.
Yeah.
But remaining honest, I did not go back and check
Okay.
what it meant.
Yeah.
So I just had to try and remember. And I remembered that some of the examples they gave, which was Bing Bong, King Kong, Knick Knack.
Yeah.
And based on Knick Knack, which is I and then A,
Yeah.
I've said that this does break the rule.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because now this will be very interesting
be
when we get the
Mazda.
scores again, because presumably one of us will score and the other one won't, and we'll know who was right, or we both don't score.
Or we both don't
and
score,
then
which
we
is far more
burn this
confusing.
place to the ground.
We flee the country, stay off the grid, hope to never.
I just hope that all of the listeners that have banded together do take responsibility for the inevitable mental breakdown that we will have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Hizim, and everybody else that contributed,
Yeah.
especially B-Town 1349.
And we did get people asking for the rules, did we not?
I think that was B-Town. I think it was one guy.
Oh, right.
And he did. So yeah, if you want to help with the rules, you can do. B-Town did it obviously through Reddit, and I actually saw it and I let him know. But yeah, he might see it there, so you can add to the rules. Maybe add a question once you get the rules. But also, just at the end here, Hazim said, on a separate note, in the last episode, it sounded like you said there is an oval surrounded by a fence.
Yep.
I assume you didn't mean oval is in the shape. What do you mean by oval? But in
It's
fact,
funny.
I do mean oval is in the shape.
Which is funny because I think the one that you're referring to actually is a square.
It has multiple squares,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then there's an
An oval.
oval shape that they've done with paint within those.
This is something I didn't consider, but American sports fields, not an oval.
Yeah.
Because Australian sports fields, specifically AFL football,
Yeah.
played on an oval. Why? Shut up.
Why,
They also
why
kick
is
the-
it that you can get a point when you miss the goals? Shut up.
The ball's an oval. Who knows
The
why?
ball is an oval.
Yeah.
Much harder to kick.
Soccer, round ball, square field. What's going on there? Who knows?
Put a round. Why hasn't everybody done a round?
Big round circles.
Genius.
Yeah. Sumo wrestling, no ball, round circle. Anyway, point is, no, we did mean the shape oval.
Search Australian rules football or AFL football.
Or the MCG or Marvel Stadium are both popular football stadiums, and they're all oval shaped.
Yep. And that's it.
Yep. So was that interesting to anyone?
Don't know. I wonder that every episode about
No, so
everything we talk
I
about.
have some questions for you.
Okay.
If someone wanted to contact the show, how would they do it?
They could write into us.
Okay. What's the email address?
It's Reddit podcast
At hotmail.com.
at gmail.com.
Oh, I've got it wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
If they wanted to tell a friend or rate the show on iTunes, what should they do there?
Just do it.
Do it and rate it.
5 stars.
Okay. Good.
They can also reach us. Can be bad at this.
Yeah, sorry.
You're meant to ask questions for everything. For one, how do you spell it? READIT podcast.
Yeah.
Very important.
All right, you ask me questions then, and I'll answer them.
Okay. What? How else
5
could they
stars.
contact?
Oh no. Well, you can reach
This
us on
episode
Facebook.
can't end quickly.
You can reach us on Facebook. You can reach us at Gmail or our subreddit. They're all READIT podcasts.
Twitter. You forgot Twitter. Don't worry. We've only been doing this
Don't-
podcast for 3 years.
Don't reach us on Twitter. Don't reach us on Twitter. We don't want it on Twitter.
Anyway,
I'm throwing you off your rhythm.
thanks for listening. We will read you later.
It's